Hi people, hope you're well. Excuse the barnet, it's all over the place today, yeah? I need an haircut, and it always does that, it's got a mind of its own. So today's workout, I'm going to do a light dumbbell system workout, but I'm going to do a version of my own, and I'm going to use also the resistance bands. So I'm going to do a light dumbbell workout and resistance bands today, so I'll be able to get legs in. Now you will notice with these Terry's springs, I'm going to be brave enough and add another spring, yeah. So I've nearly got it up to 5 springs now. So that's going to make things a whole lot worse, yeah. Right, so yeah, I've got these springs in and I'm going to do a light dumbbell system, and already squeezing that feels hard, right? Oh, there's a little knot coming. Oh, and I've gained half an inch on my arms as well, because I put a little bit of weight on, as you know, but I've gained half an inch. Right, I'm going to show you something. I've been buying again, and I got an old Terry's 5-strand, yeah, and I'm really excited because my Terry springs are £20 springs. So I thought, if I get a 5-strand spring chest expander, that'd be 20, 40, 60, 80, £100, yeah. But it's not. These are £15 springs, so that's 30, 60, 75 only, right? But the good news is I've got the heavy duty handle now, and I actually own enough £20 Terry's 5 springs. So just a little tip for you on eBay, if you buy on eBay, some of these springs have got that little tag there, can you see it? And on that little tag, if you zoom in on the eBay pictures that are taken, you sometimes can see what it says on there, and that tells you the weight of each spring or the pull weight. These are £15, and what I've realised is with the Terry's you can get £10, you can get £15, and you can get £20 springs, yeah. So I personally think that all these, they have sizes on, but you can't find any information. These are size 2, yeah. So the size 2 have got to be the £15 pull springs, yeah. Now I've got a set that says size 3 on the box, which are £20. So I'm thinking this size 1, which is £10 pull, size 2, which is £15 pull, and size 3, which is £20 pull. So when you're looking on eBay, look at the box, look at what size it says, yeah. 3, as far as I know, because there's no information out there about Terry's, size 3 are the heaviest, 20, so go for them. But I'm super chuffed about these. I'm super chuffed, and it's a really nice set. Now I'm not going to try and pull it, because it gets really hard from there. That's when it all kicks in, yeah. And my shoulder strength still isn't strong enough, yeah. But it's a good pull, is that, and I can make it even worse by putting the thicker springs on later. But I've got to get strong enough to pull this yet, Anna. Right, I've waffled enough about these, yeah. But that's just some information if you want about. I'm dead chuffed about this. Can't wait till I can pull it, yeah. But in the meantime, it's going in box. Look how good that is. Look how good that is. Look how pristine it is. That's from 1960s, even earlier probably. Might be from 50s. It's like it was bought yesterday. Somebody bought that, right, went, I can't do it. And they put it in box, hid it, and now I've bought it, yeah. And it's like brand spanker. It's never been pulled, that. Amazing. Right, for this first exercise I'm doing legs, and I'm going to superset the long song bar and resistance bands with the Terry's springs and the light dumbbell system. So it's not I'm not going for weight today. Just going to get some blood into the legs and go for some just a nice workout, yeah. I'm not after a mega pump, but I am after reps. 1, I think that's 24. 30. Now, that got a bit of cardio involved. Got me breathing a bit, yeah. Also got a decent pump on with not that much weight. So, now I'm going in with the springs. Remember the tip where this must face the hand, otherwise it locks. Right, on the toes, squeeze the dumbbells, don't let them go. Off we go. $15. Oh, gotta let them go, yeah. I've upped the spring, so it's a lot harder. And already, I've got a massive pump in legs. They're absolutely burning. Yeah, and it's not because the exercise is particularly hard, it's the mind to muscle control and the squeezing. Yeah, it just makes it really hard. I've got another 15 of these to do. Remember, when you're training light, you can make it as hard or easy as you can. If you're not breathing heavy, you're not training hard enough. You're not using that mind to muscle connection. Yeah, and this is what a lot of people miss when they get involved in lifting big weights. They miss the mind to muscle connection, and they miss a trick. They miss a growing trick as well. Because if you start light and get it right, you can grow when you get heavy. Let's see if we can get this other 15. So squeeze glutes, abs, everything. Off we go. Couple more. Another thing as well, what you notice is I'm breathing really deep. They're called deep breathing squats. What that does, it fills the lungs, yeah, and gets rid of all the air, and it makes you tired quick, but it expands the rib cage as well, and also expands your lung capacity. Big squeeze at the end, I'm done. Next exercise. Right, I've rested literally just enough time to get my breath. And what we're doing here, squeeze the titties, dumbbells. They're getting hard now because they're on 4 springs. It's hard to keep them closed. But basically, arms up and touch the toes. 25. Right, so I've just done a quick change. I've got the bar, two resistance bands looped over. I've got to get a wide grip here because the bands will drop off otherwise because they're on a looped over bar. But basically it's like a stiff leg deadlift, so bring the feet in, down, all the tension will come off and back, but then it'll come back on for that last bit where you squeeze your glutes, yeah? Off we go. 1, 2. Put that in the middle, it's not ideal. Let's have a look. Better. That's better. Big squeeze, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you'll feel that in the morning. So now we're going to get this bad boy out, the red band, and just simply in the hands, across the back, yeah. And imagine that we've got dumbbells, we're laid on a bench and we're doing dumbbell flies, yeah. So, 1, and a big squeeze. 1. As you get warmed up, get full range. And don't forget big squeezes. If it helps, look at the chest once you go up and down. Thirty then. We're going to go straight onto the Sandow swings. So arms out, I want to stand here because there's a mirror there. Arms out, swinging on your toes, yeah. This grip give out first. Quick breather while the forearms come back because I want to do 30. These exercises are really good for getting blood flow into the appropriate muscles, and they're light enough not to injure an already injured body. Yeah, if you try to do these heavy, it's quite taxing on the old injuries and it defeats the object because you just get more injured. But what these do is they're light enough to throw about, they get nice blood flow, nice oxygen circulation, get everything moving in the correct plane again, and your injuries get healed. Yeah, so I've got 10 more. So that little exercise there is good on the shoulders. It's good on the back once the back kicks in and knows what it's doing, and it's good on the inner chest as well as glutes as well, because she tends them on way up. Yeah, believe it or not, that little exercise there is actually a full body exercise, but it just means you thinking about it and tensing everything. So now we're going to go on to a little back exercise. Yeah, so if you notice I've got the same weight on, so I'm not faffing about. Yeah, and it's simply just a little pull to there. I am standing up more because down there it's all slack, so you just have to do the best you can. What I did there was I held the movement at the top, really squeezed the muscles involved, so you don't need to go for 30 because you do level out at 15. Now I've done that, I'm going to jump straight onto shoulders with these springs. So reach up and I'm back here. 1, 2, 3. 'The funny movement is to get all the joint working. Yeah, it works all the joint in all the plane, and if you're injured you'll see the benefit. Yeah, because it forces the arm to move in all the plane under stress. Yeah, so if you notice the left side is struggling now. Yeah, because those muscles don't normally get worked. This also brings lats into play, funnily enough. Yeah, forearms. And if you remember the Sandow stance, legs. Now, I'm getting the most strangest pump I've ever had in my life. My legs are shaking from my feet upwards, yeah. Literally, I can't stop them, they're shaking. And the whole body's starting to do that as well. That's kind of an adrenaline rush, because training like this is completely different to training with weights. It's very weird. It's because you try to coordinate all the body, it gets shocked. And it shocks the nervous system. And that is what makes you grow when you start training heavy. So it's like a rest day for the muscles, but a really hard training day for the nervous system. Yeah. That's enough of them. Right, so I've quickly changed one strap, £40, so there's £80 on strap, and I'm going to do shoulder press. Now, what you've got to get into your head when you're training with bands as opposed to when you're training with weights is the weight on the band doesn't have to be anywhere near what you used to bench pressing or pushing above, because the resistance is constant. Yeah, so if anything it needs to be quite a fair bit lighter because your body's not ready for that kind of resistance. But the only reason I'm using bands at the moment as well is because I'm just coming off a really bad shoulder injury and I'm trying to reprogram the movement of that shoulder. It's pointless going heavy when this shoulder has completely forgot how to work properly. I've got to train it how to work properly. So this is quite a good way. Not too heavy, yeah. Protect your shoulders at all time. Point your elbows inwards like that. Start at the collarbone-ish, and then when I press up, press straight up and behind and squeeze the glutes, yeah. And look upwards, keep your neck in neutral. 1. That behind is important. What it does, it forces the shoulder back into the socket properly, yeah. You don't want to go above and front because that forces your shoulder out of joint, yeah. We're not training for anything in particular apart from rehabilitating that shoulder joint. That's why the elbow's got to be pushed forward. If your shoulder can't do that, then it's obviously got something wrong with it, which mine has. Mine struggles to do that at the moment, but it's the most protected position I can do it in. Narrow grip. And what it feels like is, it feels like the shoulder is trying to go just that little bit further back into its socket. Do a few more of them. The reason I'm a bit hesitant, it is hurting a little bit, and pain's not really what you want, not real pain. 10 more, yeah. Try and get a bit wider. That's better. Go narrow it again because elbows are flaring out. I don't want that. Oh, nice. The more I do that, people say when you've got a shoulder injury that you should never press ahead, and I completely agree. You should never press ahead with weight, but you should press ahead and behind, yeah, and you should do it as soon as you can, as often as you can, and then build your strength up, yeah, because if you can't press up there and put your shoulder behind, then you've got serious problems with your shoulder joint. And if you don't fix that first and then start training heavy and doing a normal shoulder press that isn't necessarily hurting you anymore, you're going to be injured 2 or 3 months down the line. So start light, elbows in, press above and behind the head, yeah, and come back to collarbone, and always try and pull your elbows in, yeah. As soon as you do that, like what I did, it starts to put the shoulder in a load of mess. So literally I've just put the bands down and picked the terrace springs up, yeah. Big squeeze, and off we go. Nice. So as you can see, yeah, already I'm getting a really nice sweat on, yeah, and that's just training light, but it's training right light, yeah, and that's what people have got to understand. You can get, there's a lot of benefit training light, a lot more benefit than training heavy and incorrectly. You get a lot more out of training light. I watched a channel called Training at 45, interestingly enough, and he just recently done a workout, and he worded it absolutely perfect, and so you've got to go watch it yet to find out what he said. I'm paraphrasing now, but he said something like, the light dumbbell system recruits certain muscles that bring you in favour of when you do heavy workouts, and I couldn't have put it better myself. It was an absolutely perfect thing to say. I'll find the video and I'll link it, yeah, because the line was perfect. I absolutely explained the light dumbbell system in one sentence. It's not the fact that you're trying to build muscles, it's the fact that you're trying to recruit muscle memory, yeah, mind to muscle control, so that when you do start training heavy, yeah, it's all there and you're stronger, yeah. Start like this and stay like this for a long time if you're new to training, yeah. Build the strength out of the lightest dumbbells possible, out of the lightest bands possible, eke every last exercise you can and rep out of that, yeah. Then move up, and I'm telling you something now, that foundation that you'll gather just sticking out for a couple of months on the light stuff will set you instead to get a really, really good physique once you start hitting the weights, because all the muscles, joints, fibres, tendons will all be ready for what's to come, yeah. I did it wrong way around, me, 15-year-old. I did the bulwark and the chest expander. Found I couldn't do them, yeah. threw them to one side, ignored them for 50 years, went to gym at 15, yeah. What did I do? Heavy, yeah. That 15-year-old body wasn't ready. I'm 53-year-old now, yeah, and I'm absolutely knackered. And I don't mind admitting it. And I don't mind admitting that I'm absolutely knackered, right? Because nobody told me when I was a kid to start light. And I wouldn't walk into a gym and just pick the empty bar up and start training with it. Nobody told me. It was an ego trip from start to finish, yeah. I was one of the strongest people in the gym, if not the strongest on some stuff, yeah. I had one of the best physiques in the gym for a long time, yeah. But look at me now, 53-year-old, and I am crippled, yeah. And that's why I've come onto this thinking it'll be a breeze. It's not. It's a massive eye-opener. This really underrated piece of equipment is the bands and these little strings. Right, so last exercise. Yes, the last exercise. You've got to, when you're training, you've got to have hard days and rest days, right? But your rest days don't mean rest. It means do something productive in another field. So this is my rest day, but it's productive because I'm training the nervous system, I'm training the joints and ligaments, and I'm just training muscle memory. I'm just trying to get my mind focused without weight on the muscles. So now I'm going to do hammer curls, yeah, and basically I'm going to do them from the front. Wow. But when I go down, I'm going to squeeze the triceps, and I'm not counting. I'm just going to do it till they burn, yeah. I've took the thumbs away from the grip, so it's all grip, yeah. You don't have to necessarily squeeze them right to, as long as you're squeezing, yeah. And it really brings these in, it brings your forearms in, all of you. But it also helps you tense your muscles. Still having problems with this shoulder that's going up now. There's a bit of nerve damage there still. It's clicking as I go up there, and it really hurts. Triceps are getting a beautiful pump out of this one. Biceps not so much at the moment, so I'm going to turn the hand and then turn it back that way. Bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. Tense the abs using Sandow stance. Right, for the last few sets, I'm going to tense literally all the body. Hands, legs, abs, glutes. Withdraw the chin, what? And off we go. Ooh, aye. And there we go. There's your little knot pump from those 20, yeah, and your little chest pump, yeah. Not too shabby for a light dumbbell system. I'm sweating, got the cardio running, the heart's pumping, all the blood's run through the body nicely, yeah. You get like I say, you get a strange pump on that workout. It's more of an adrenaline rush. It's quite good, and it starts from your toes and goes into your head. Feel like you're going to fall over because you're wobbling about that much, yeah. It's a different level of pump, yeah. Don't expect this, just expect a really nice workout. But guess what? In the morning, I guarantee you'll feel it, and you won't know why, because you'll think I did know, but you did, yeah. Keep training.